As the head of Queen's Sport, it is my privilege to be part of the celebrations to announce the winner of the 2021 All-State NI Queen's Alumni Volunteer of the Year Award. The award recognises the graduate who has committed time and expertise to the university in support of its goals, including to advance the student experience, enhance the university's reputation and to support our alumni community. And there can be no doubt whatsoever about the impact of this year's winner. It is my great pleasure to announce that the Alumni Volunteer of the Year for 2021 is Andy Wells, a graduate from the School of Law, class of 1974. Andy is a very generous man who has inspired many students, alumni and friends throughout his volunteering journey with Queen's, which started over 50 years ago. Andy epitomises all that is great and fabulous in Queen's rowing. He started rowing in 1970 and became club vice-captain in 75 and competed in the finals of the university's eights in the Henley Regatta in the fabulous summer of 1976. After graduating, he joined the Queen's Rowing Alumni Club, known as the Lady Victoria Boat Club, becoming its captain in 1981 to 83. He has been instrumental in supporting the development of Queen's ladies rowing since the 1970s and has been a volunteer coach for over 50 years, particularly with novice and beginner squads. Andy's contribution to generations of Queen's rowers is immense. His time, commitment, coaching and infectious enthusiasm has positively impacted the lives of so many students and volunteers, and it is fair to say that Andy has never looked for any recognition of that work and quietly goes about his work behind the scenes. Andy, on behalf of our students, staff and all at Queen's, I wish you the very best of luck for the future and thank you immensely for the contributions you have made and continue to make. Congratulations on your thoroughly deserved win.
Since its inauguration 8 years ago, the Alumni Volunteer of the Year Award has been a great way to recognise the impact that our alumni volunteers have on our Queen's community, including our staff, students and within the alumni family network. As the Director of Development and Alumni Relations, former rower, and on behalf of the university and alumni community, I would like to extend a very warm congratulations to Andy Wells. This award recognises graduates that have contributed greatly to university life, and Andy has been contributing tirelessly for over 5 decades. The standard of nominations received for this award was exceptional, highlighting the high level of volunteering by our distinguished alumni. But there was one true winner. Andy, you are an inspiration to us all, and you should be so proud of the positive impact that you have had over the years, not only on your university, but your alumni community and students. In particular, you've been supporting the development of Queen's ladies rowing since the 1970s, and there's not been a year since then that you have not been seen on a bike or a launch, megaphone in hand, scattering pedestrians, swans or scullers in pursuit of a Queen's beginners crew from either the men's or ladies' club. The character of Queen's rowing and its success owes much to the half-century of support and involvement given to it by Andy Wells. Andy, many congratulations on your award, and thank you.
As sponsors of the All-State Northern Ireland Queen's Graduate, Student and Alumni Volunteer of the Year Awards, it is a privilege for All-State to be part of acknowledging the contribution that graduates continue to make to the university through their gift of time, skills and experience as volunteers. The support that this year's winner has provided to rowing at Queen's through over 50 years of volunteering is immeasurable and has improved the student experience for generations of rowers. It has left a legacy for many more to come. Congratulations, Andy, and thank you for your many years of support to Queen's.
I'm greatly honoured to have been appointed Queen's Alumni Volunteer of the Year. Rowing at Queen's is hugely grateful for the support given by the university over almost 80 years. This support has come in the form of facilities and equipment, as well as the development of professional coaching and backing from Queen's Sport. Support has come through many of the university's officers. I go back to the days of Miss Hurst and George Burland in the bursar's office. As Vice-Chancellors, Professor Sir George Bain and Sir Peter Gregson were absolute game changers in pushing rowing on to higher levels. Alistair MacDonald and Ken Davenport led the establishment of structures into what is now Queen's Sport, led by Liz McLaughlin and her team in the PEC and Dub Pavilion. The Lady Victoria is the alumni club of the University Boat Clubs. They raise and provide substantial financial support through the Development and Alumni Relations Office, led by Natalie Trott. They provide volunteer coaching and background support to promote the clubs. There are too many names of too many big characters in too little time here to cover them all. I've worked with wonderful coaching teams over the years in Lady Victoria. Ricky Carruth, David Storrs, and now Barry McWilliams have given generously of their time for so many years. Christine Stewart has been the stalwart ergometer coach. With Stephen Lockwood, Ewan Murray, Laura Mills, Stuart Kelly, Paddy Doherty, and so many others, we have powerful and skillful coaches who have come out, rain and shine, to keep the rowing competitive and fun, always fun. Tom Osborne was the great boatman for many years. He always had the boats ready for rowing. Ian Kennedy continues to have wise words from wide shoulders. Above all, I've had the great privilege to have worked with hundreds, even thousands of Queen's student rowers. Some were fantastic athletes who went on to great achievements in sport. Many others came down simply to dodge the epidemic, even a pandemic, of inactivity that's all too prevalent these days. I sincerely thank them for making the time for the silly jokes of an ageing codger. We had loads of fun. The greatest coaching influence was the incomparable Mark Fangan Hall, now the leading coach at Eton. He had the marvellous ability to coach the coaches. And with Rob Edmondson, they made it fun. Not really sure how I got into coaching. I half offered and was asked to do something that needed doing. I kept at it, not only because I was sort of good at it and it was good fun, but the coaching kept me in the community of my interest. The facilities at Queen's meant that we were able to keep developing. While we had to earn our new equipment, we were always backed by the university, even through very many challenging times. Volunteering is important, whether it is litter picking, building homes and schools in foreign parts, or taking part in the many volunteering opportunities here at the university. All organisations need and benefit from voluntary help. Making a contribution to improving things for all is one of the most satisfying endeavours. I encourage everyone to apply their talents and find new ones. You'll be better for it, and so will the people for whom you volunteer. None of this could have happened without the support of my young wife, Mary. She's a better rower than I ever was, and she keeps the fun going. In these challenging times, I look forward to a few more years working with John and Megan and the new coaching team, with the community of volunteers who, as the Olympic cyclist Laura Kenny put it a few days ago, keep turning up and see how things go. Things will continue to be so much more fun. Thank you.